All right, I think we're ready. I need to close that because that's not supposed to be up there. All right, so are we live? It's black on the thing on YouTube. I don't know if that's supposed to be there. Okay, it's not black anymore. It's loading. I think we're good. All right, sweet. And then we just got to mute the music. And then how's the audio? Sweet. Echo, cool. And then it sounds like my voice is coming through pretty good. All right, what's up, guys? Today we are gonna build a random color generator. I know it's been a minute since I've made a YouTube video, but it's almost the new year, and I'm gonna start doing one video a week again, and then streaming the monthly projects at the end of the month. So I'm gonna get back on that too. That's the price cards one. Where is the mock-up that we're building today? It must be over on this screen. If I can close all these sticky notes. Where's my monthly projects folder? I need to clean my desktop. SelfTaughtDev, there we go. Let's put that over here, because I don't want you guys to see all that stuff. Monthly projects, and random color generator, there we go. Cool, so this is what we're building today. This is Adobe XD. I think Adobe actually started charging for they basically have like two versions of Adobe XD now, right? They have like a professional version where you can like actually edit stuff, and then they have a free tier still. I'm gonna have this project file posted in Discord at the end of this video, so if you want to go download that, look in the description. There's a link to the Discord, and you can come hop in and talk with me and other developers there, and download this file too at the end of the video, because it's going to be in there. So this is what we're building today. It's going to be a nice, I've had a lot of people say, hey, could you do some like nice, easy projects for people who are just getting into JavaScript? So we're going to build this with vanilla JavaScript. It's just going to be some random color generator. They'll click on this button that says new color, and it will generate a new color. I don't know if we're going to do the HSL in that part, because then we have to convert RGB to these, and I'd have to think about how to do that, and I don't want to have to think while I do these projects, because that inhibits my ability to talk while I'm building these projects, and I like talking while I build stuff for you guys. I need to close that, make sure that's not open for you. My face is super white in this video. Let's move this over to the side a little bit more. Alright, cool, and then we got to get the share link for this, so I can throw this in Discord real quick too. But we got Bash here, so one sec. Also, if anybody makes music and wants to let me play their music on my YouTube videos for free, shoot me a message, my emails, or just come hop in Discord and shoot me a message, because I would like to have some more music to play besides this electro swing stuff. I use Epidemic Sound right now, but I haven't found a lot of stuff that I like on there. Most of it just sounds like B-roll stuff, or not B-roll stuff. Well, yeah, it sounds like music you'd play while you have the B-roll going in like the opening of your video, and I like to have some music to code to. And I usually jam out to like dubstep stuff while I'm coding, but alright, streaming a new project build. Alright, cool, so let's get going. First off, we need to cd to documents, GitHub, cool, and then we need to make a dir called RCG for random color generator, and we need to change directories into RCG, so we're in that directory. Can you guys see that? I'm almost done with Bash, but I want to make sure you guys can see this. If you have any comments or anything like that, let me know. Word around the office is I do use Windows, okay? Adobe XD doesn't work on Linux, and I need this for stuff. So, yeah. Alright, and then we need to code this directory, and that'll open this up with VS Code so we can get to work on this. But in here, let's touch an index.html, and then we're going to touch a, if I can spell touch right, a, scripts.js, and then touch a style.css. Cool, so those are the basic files we need. I don't know. Bracket pair colorizer is no longer being maintained. Aw, man. Well, as long as it works when I use it, that's all I really care about. All right, so we're going to zoom in on this a little bit so you guys can see. That's not enough. Apparently, that's as much as I can zoom in, actually. So I hope that's enough. Hope you guys can see that. HTML, so we're gonna use this boilerplate HTML, there we go, 5, and this generates a nice little boilerplate HTML for us, and then we can just type an H1 that has random color generator, in here and save. And then if you have the live server extension installed, then you can just right click on this, open with live server. Oh, I'm getting my oil changed in my truck right now and the place is calling me. I hope they're just calling me to say my truck's done. But now we've got this HTML file opened up with our live server, and then if we make changes to this, it will automatically change. Like if we remove color and save, it just automatically regenerates for us. So it's a nice handy little extension when you're coding stuff. Now let's import the scripts and the style. So we need to do link. Is that right? I forgot how to import style tags. HTML. Let me bring my Chrome tab over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Cat, can you stop whining? I'll feed you in a little bit. HTML import CSS, right? Oh, it's embarrassing that I forgot how to do that. All right, so we just need this, and then we need VS Code back up here. Delete that extra bracket there, and then this is going to be styles.css, and then to test that this is connected, let's grab everything and say background black, and then save. And then if we go back to here, and here, everything's black. So we know our styles, I need that like right here. There we go, that position's better. So now we know that our styles are connected. So now with this, let's do alert hi. And then we can connect that. And then we usually do this down here, right? Script, src equal, is it src? I think that's it, right? And this, and then we need, does that need like a self-closing tag? I forget. I haven't had to write like the root stuff in a long time. So HTML import JavaScript. Oh, how did I forget how to do this stuff? That is right. Oh, it needs a closing script tag. All right, cool. Scripts.js, that's what it's called. Cool. So now if we go back here, we've got our alert that says hi. So now we know our JavaScript file is linked up. Cool. So let's go here and delete that because we don't want that alert every time we reload. That would be super annoying. Bro, big fan. I am too. Thank you. Somebody, I think Kanye West once said, if you're not your biggest fan, how can you expect anyone else to be? And that quote has stuck with me. I really like it. Rita Barta. Is that right? I think that's right. What's up? I see you in the comments. A Dark Phoenix. What's up? It's been a long time. I know, right? I thought I was dead too, but then I was like, you know what? Wait a minute. I'm going to post stuff on YouTube and not be dead anymore. But yeah, I'm going to get back to it. I think, what's the calendar look like? Okay, so this might just be like a one-off thing, and then on the 8th, that's my birthday actually, so write that down on your calendars. On the 8th, no, the 9th, I'll start posting consistently again, because this weekend's Christmas weekend, and I'm going to be back home with my parents. This weekend is, I'm going to be doing Christmas with my grandparents. She's not doing too great, so say a prayer for my grandma if you can, if you're religious at all. Shout Boss from Philippines. What's up? All right, back to this thing, because I need to focus. So this is what we're making here. Let's get the JavaScript functionality done first, because I like that part better. So, actually we need to write out the HTML too. So we're gonna have a button, and then this is gonna be change color, and then we'll have another div here with the class. Feels weird writing class and not class name. Class is gonna be what, color descriptions, because it's gonna have the RGB value there, and then we'll have a P. Should that be a P tag? Yeah, I guess it should be a P tag. And this is gonna be class equals RGB values. And then we'll just document query select that in JavaScript and apply the values, or basically like insert a template literal in there. Because, yeah. So I think that's all we need to start off, right? Yeah, you'll just click on that, and then these colors will be here. and then we'll on load, we'll have the initial values displayed down here. So like on load, this isn't going to be white, it's going to be some color, and we'll have the colors down here. I am from Texas, or I live in Texas in the States, but I mean Texas is kind of its own country, so you know, don't ban me, YouTube. I'm just kidding. I don't know what the rules are anymore because it's been a while, but that's against the rules. Because technically it's not true. I don't know. Alright, so in here, we need to do document... Actually, what do we need to do? Let's pseudocode this out, right? So we need to generate RGB color values. We need to... Actually, there's something we need to do. No, I guess that's the first thing we need to do, because on an onload, we want to change the background color, right? And then we need to detect click events on button, generate new RGB colors, apply new RGB colors, right? Is that all we need to do? Oh, we also need to update RGB color description, right? That's not spelled right? That is spelled right. Hush. Also, smash that like button if you're enjoying this video and enjoying me being back, and I will continue to do more videos. So if you could make a slight request with this project, do you think you could try doing this with classes instead of functions? I might do another one with functions. I've had like a lot of requests with people asking me to do like some like basic projects for people who are just getting into JavaScript. And if you're just getting into JavaScript, I feel like learning the functional side is probably better. Plus, I'd also have to, I haven't written a lot of class stuff lately, so I'd probably have to think about that more and not be able to like just flow and talk as much. So let's read the rest of the comments because I always struggle with using them. Concept figuring out, help if too much trouble. I might do a separate stream in Discord. I don't know if you're in Discord, shoot me a message in there, and I will do a separate stream eventually, and we'll do this with classes or do some project with classes. And we can like hop in chat so we can like talk about it, like pair code kind of, so I can teach you. Description, forgot the R. Thank you. Spelling mistakes. All right, so const gen new RGB colors is going to be an arrow function, and this is going to, we need to generate 3 values between 0 and 225 or 255, right? So we need to import. Is it just import random from math? How do we import that again? I need to use math.random. Do I need to import that, or is it just like there already? I can just use that already, right? Cool. Math for that, and that'll round down to a whole number. Sweet, so let's go back here and we'll do this console log our number, and then we need to do button equals document.query selector, and we want to get the button. There's only one button on the page, so we can just select the actual thing. Expression expected. Why do we have that import statement there still? We don't need that. And then dot add event listener, click. We want to call gen new RGB colors, and I don't think we might not even need to store that as a variable because I don't think I'm going to use that anywhere, but we'll have it there for now just because why not. So now when we click on that button, it should console log a random number. Let's go test it out here, and inspect our page, and in the console, do we have any errors? We do have an error. Cannot access, oh right, because this needs to be up here. Now if we save and go down here and refresh, RGB color is not defined. Console, not color. Interesting. Did that try to happen? cool. And then we get 0. Let's do that a few times, and then we should have a bunch of numbers. It only ran once. We're not supposed to invoke the function here, are we? We're just supposed to pass the reference to the function, right? And then if we do this, now it doesn't initially generate a number, but if we click on this, now it performs correctly. And then we need our number to be between 0 and 225, not 10. So if we do 255, right? I keep saying 225, but it's 255. Truth or dare? Dare. Oh, I can't have that on YouTube, I don't think. Ooh. Truth. I'll do truth. All right. Ah, my nose itches. Am I out of coffee? Man, I'm out of coffee. That's not fun. And we're just starting, so I can't get up and go fix this yet. This probably won't take too long either, so... we need to say yeah, this can be const, and this will be R. Const G, const B. And then down here, we're going to say, let RGB, actually, yeah, that can be const too. RGB equals, RGB, except that needs to be a string. Does it need to be a string? I think it needs to be a string, because we're going to need it as a string at some point. RGB. Oh, what did the Midas people say? My phone got a voicemail. Hi, I just want to give you a courtesy call and let you know vehicle's ready. I do have an estimate for the wheel studs. Need to be replaced. If you would please give me a call back. Cool. I needed to get some stuff fixed on my vehicular machine. But, yeah. Alright, RGB. And then we're going to have plus R plus G. We need a comma there, right? Plus G. Plus another comma, plus B, plus the closing thing right there, right? And then let's console log RGB to make sure that looks correct. And then refresh and generate that a few times, and then inspect and console. And then cool, we've got some RGB values. Sweet, that looks like it should work. So now, what do we need to do next? We've got we're generating RGB color values. We are detecting click events on the button. We are able to generate new colors, but we need to we need to run gen new RGB and change background color on load. We can generate the new RGB colors. We need to apply that color, right? Cat, no. Down. Down. Get down. You can't get in there. Cats are annoying sometimes. They're like 5-year-olds. Like, they want attention, and then they will just misbehave until you give them attention, and it's frustrating a lot of the time. But they're adorable and cute and cuddly and stuff. So, what are we gonna do here? Should we make a new function called change background color or update background color? Or should we just handle that inside gen new RGB colors? Yeah, let's make a new function for it. So const change background color, and this is going to take in RGB values, right? And then that needs to be an arrow function, and then this, and then we need to do document get query selector body, because we're just upping the body's background color. And then we need to say CSS. Wait, is that not? It's style, right? Yeah. Background color. RGB. And then this. And then save. Will that work? Nope. What error are we getting? Type error. Style of background color is not a function. JavaScript change background color. Style.background color equals. Oh, it's not a function. It's just we need to do this. And now, boom. Hope nobody has epilepsy. Forgive the layman. What is const? Obviously constant, but is it how? So this is, there are different ways to define functions in JavaScript. I'm gonna put together a JavaScript course, because there's like pre-ES6 stuff, and that's what a lot of courses I've seen teach, and then they'll start teaching the ES6 stuff, and I don't feel like they differentiate between those very much. So like you can declare a function like, I don't need that there. Is it just this? It's that, right? Log stuff. And then where's our click event listener? Let's just replace that. And then we make sure this is above that and save. So this is just one way you can define a function in JavaScript. And then if we go here and then click at this a few times and then inspect on our inspector, we need to zoom in on that too. As you can see, it console logged stuff 5 times. So that's just a different way you can do it. Why would you do it this way over this way? Arrow functions create their own execution context or they do not. Wait, do they? The arrow function doesn't define its own execution context? Right, so I don't want to get too deep into it, but like basically this does not redefine the this keyword. And then this function, if you write it this way, it redefines what this is. And then if you write it this way, it does not redefine what the this keyword is. It's kind of hard to explain with like it using the word this and then trying to reference these things with this. But so I'm sure that confused you more than you were before, but they're just different ways you can write functions, basically, and I prefer this way for right now. So let's delete that and stop talking about stuff. And then we need to change this back to get new RGB colors. And then we need to also, yeah, the different ways you can define stuff. Like you can use var. That's like the old way to define variables. There are still certain circumstances in which you would want to use that. I can't think of any right now. And then you have const, which is, like you said, constant. And then if you try and reassign that to something else, it's going to complain and say, hey, this is a constant thing. You can't reassign that. Now, you can still, like, let's say you have const equal to an array. You can still mutate the array. I don't think that counts as reassignment because it's still equal to that array. You're just mutating the array inside the constant. And then there's let, which is, I don't know why they called it let, but this can be reassigned. So like, let's say this is the number 0, and then down here, or let num equals 0, and then you want to say num equals hey. If we save that and then go to our console here, is my mouse dying? Nope, we're good, cool. We get no errors, right? But if we change this to const, and then go back here, and then inspect, nope, we don't want to view the source code. We know what the source code is, we're writing that. Assignment to constant variable, so it complains that you're trying to reassign a constant. And that, making stuff like tightly, is tightly coupled the word I want to use? Oh, are you saying I'm going on about this too long? Yeah, I'm going on about this too long. All right, so back to this. Now we need to const update RGB description. We're gonna call it, it's not really a description, but we're gonna call it that anyway. Document.query selector, and we want to get the, what do we call that? RGB description, is that what we called it? I keep forgetting the R on that. No, it's RGB values and then color description. So let's paste that there. And then this is going to be, is it inner, no, it's text equals, this is also going to get RGB. I feel like we're making this more complex than it needs to be, and this could probably just be solved inside this function. Description, cool. And then this is also going to get this RGB passed into it, and then that's going to equal RGB. And that is a string because this is going to coerce the variables here to a string. And then if we go here and save and then click this, it's not working. So no errors in the console either. If we inspect this and then go to our HTML and the body, nope. Click that and this. RGB values has no text. We're getting the right thing, right? Is that not how you change that? Is it just inner HTML equals RGB? Is that the right way to do it? There we go. Cool, so now the values change and those values should equal the background color's value. So if we, let's make sure they match up. If we look at body, 44, 22, 93, yeah, cool. Just to make sure it's not like regenerating that or anything. Merely that I understand what you're saying. It's your stream, man. Don't let me dictate how you do it. Alright, so we are applying the new color. We are updating the color in the description. We need to run it on load as well, right? So we'll say document dot... Actually, how do you... It's just document dot onload. Is that it? Onload. Nope, I don't want the function onload. I need... That's what we need. And then we need to do... Why does it keep trying to indent and put me inside there? No, quit indenting. That's not the same thing. It's not inside that function. We need to run that function on load. Is it document? And then I just need to select a body. I think that's what I need to do. No? Did I listen to all the songs on that electro playlist already? That was fast. I thought that playlist was like 30 minutes. Seizure Simulator 101. Exactly, that's what we're actually making here. I don't like W3 schools. How to run a function when the page is loaded. Cause I'm a noob right now. That looks like it'll work. And then it is just grabbing document, right? Cool, and then generate new colors, should run all of this stuff. And then if we go here and then refresh, cool. So now whenever we refresh, everything looks right. Was that blank once? Hold on. No? Thought we loaded once and then it didn't work. I can just click this a lot. No? Alright, well, looks like it's working. Cool. Alright, cool. So, on to the CSS stuff, which is going to be easy because we got all the JavaScript done now. Run that on load. Sweet. So this is our functionality for that. So, super easy. Or if I was being slightly more generous, then college... right? Alternate names for this project. So, we're going to grab body... and display flex this. Flex direction is going to be column. And then we need to align item center, justify content center. And then if we go minimize that and then do this, cool. Now I think we need to make the body's height 100 view height, right? And then let's say min height is going to be 500 pixels. I don't know how big my monitor is actually. If that's, whoa, 1000 by 500? Really? That's only 500 pixels high is what it thinks it is? Interesting. Let's get rid of that margin on the body. So I think that's what's making it overflow, right? And giving us that scroll bar on the right. Cool. So now if I put it on this screen, It still does that because I assume 500 is too big. Let's try like 300. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, cool. Now on my other screen it still works correctly. Sweet, so that's good. Let's make the RGB. That doesn't need to be capitalized, does it? Nah. What else do we need to do to match this up? We need to add a cool hover effect on our button, right? So let's go to CSS button effects so we can add something cool to this. The best CSS button hover effects. That's cool. I think you need SVGs for that, huh? Can I not do these live? What is this? That's kind of dope. I like that one. Let's steal SAS. You don't have any. Ooh, that's a cool button. Hover me. I don't like that. That looks kind of. I don't like those arrows. That's too much work. Boo, 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 boo. They need to make it so you can animate gradients better. Like the way this is working is like I don't want to explain it right now actually, but never mind. We might not add a cool button effect. We might just make it change the background color slightly. Let's do button padding is what, like 10 pixels on the height, and then let's do like 25 pixels on the sides. Border radius is going to be 10 pixels because I think that'll be pretty nice. Let's do background. Ooh, should we change the background or the button background color on click too? Nah, that should probably be consistent. Let's see what that looks like right now actually. Oh, I don't like that. Border none. There we go. And then let's give it like a box shadow, CSS box shadow generator, because I don't like typing it out. It's way easier to just do this and play with it. Make the opacity like 0.3, increase the blur a little bit, and then let's shift it more down and to the right. That'll work. Cool. I'll just grab that and then stick that right here and then save, and then now we've got a nice little box shadow on hover. Can you animate box shadows? You can, huh? Is it with the box? Don't animate the box shadow property. Animate a pseudo element. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Oh, because box shadow there's like a performance cost to it. Interesting. So I can animate the box shadow property. It's just not performant. Well, seeing as how this is just a button you click and it changes the background color, we're not going to be too worried about performantness. So let's do button hover. We're going to change this. We want the RGB to be the same. Let's make this 0, 0. That's the blur, right? I think that's the third value, huh? 16 is blur. Actually, what does that look like at 0 and 0? Yeah, we want that to go away, so let's just... Oh, wait, can we just change the spread to 0? Okay, cool. We can just change the spread to 0, and that is the, what, the last value? So we'll keep the initial stuff, and we'll change this to 0, and then we need transition duration to be like, what, 0.5 seconds? That's probably too far. Let's do like 0.25 seconds. Then go back here, refresh, and then... It's not noticeable on that, but there we go. Maybe we do need to adjust those other things as well. I think it doesn't seem like it's dark enough because like you can't really notice it on some things. So let's make this like 0.5 instead of that. And then make these 0 as well. Now, does it look like the button's being pressed? There we go, cool. That's the kind of effect I want. I want it like you're pressing the button down. The blur seems a bit much right now. Let's bring that down to 10. That still seems a bit much. Maybe if we reduce this to like 5 and 5 as well. Like it's getting in this section and I don't want it to get into that section. That's still too big. If we bring that down to 5. Oh wait, no, it's not the blur. I like the blur at 10. I think it's this, right? So what is that, 2? That'll work, cool. Maybe 1 actually. If it has some sound effect, that would be dope. My CSS skills still make me die a little inside when I try to design anything. Yeah, I think you should probably get the... What's your goal? Like, what... Are you trying to just, like, freelance stuff? Are you trying to get a job as a developer eventually? Or what are you trying to... What's your goal right now with that? Our border radius isn't right. What is it on here? I don't see border radius. I'm selecting the right element, yeah? Where's border radius? It's usually just over here. Did they move it? Or am I just blind and I'm missing it? I'm probably just being blind and missing it. Well, that feels like it's probably 25 for the border radius, so we're gonna adjust this to 25. Hey, what's up, Dev? How you been? Dude, did you graduate already? When do you graduate again? Nope, that feels like way too much. Maybe 10 was correct. 10 was probably right. And then let's give that... What's the class on this again? That feels too close. Let's make that have margin top... Let's do like 50 pixels, so it's not as close at all. And then, nope, that's way too much. Let's do 25 pixels. Cool, that looks good. And then we can do the fonts too, I guess, since we just want to go ahead and import Google Fonts stuff, right? So let's go here, let's go Google Fonts. Let's close all this random stuff we don't need anymore. And then does Google Fonts have Myriad Pro? It does not. That's not bueno. Does it have Montserrat? I think, yeah, it does. Cool. That is a solid second choice, so we're going to select that. We're going to grab this link stuff here, and then we're going to go to our HTML and stick that right here and save that. And then in here, let's go back and grab the font family stuff. Why is Yarshuf there? I don't need those, I just need this. Let me update our link again. Pre-connect, so we need this, save, and then we need to go here and grab our font family and copy that and go to styles, and then let's just, what do we have on here? We can just select the elements. So we got an H1, a button, and then a P tag, right? And then we'll save with those font families, and then if we go back here, cool, they look pretty good. That looks way better, yeah. Changing that font. Oh, yes. I don't like how that's tilted to the bottom right. Let's adjust that box shadow a little bit. So that's the right skew. Let's make that 0. Cool. That feels better. And then let's increase the blur a little bit, which is this thing, right? 15. Let's make this like 7, because I want that shadow a little more solid. Boom. Now it feels better. Front-end dev job. Yeah, make sure you get this style stuff down. I remember seeing you in some previous streams, so I know you've been working on this for a while, because I haven't streamed in like 3 or 4 months, right? But one, make sure you got a good portfolio. Make sure, I'd say make like 4 or 5 projects with just HTML and CSS, like copy like Facebook, or maybe not Facebook, copy like some sites that have cool designs, or just like improv your own, I guess. Or get like Adobe XD and then like mock up some designs and do it that way. And then build like 3 or 4 projects with JavaScript. And that'll get you up to like 7 to 9 projects. And then after you finish the 5 HTML projects, start applying for jobs, because you can get a job with just HTML and CSS. It's going to be really hard, because like that's not what a lot of companies are looking for. Like your chances of getting a job are probably like 5%, or just like a low number. But that'll make sure you got solid foundation with HTML and JavaScript or CSS. Well, maybe not solid, but it'll make sure you've got a foundation in that. And then the next stuff with vanilla JavaScript, that'll make sure you've got that down. Focus on vanilla JavaScript before you go to like React or Angular or Vue or anything like that, because as long as you've got a solid foundation in vanilla JavaScript, that'll make transferring to either, like, let's say you get a job with React and then you get offered a better job with like Vue or Angular. Having a solid foundation in vanilla JavaScript is going to make transferring from React to one of those other languages or frameworks very easy. But that's my end of the rant on that. Trying to figure out what colors are a good match has never been my strong point. Yeah, I wasn't good at it either. But like, if we go to, dude, actually, I don't think I can look at the projects very well on there. Let's go back to monthly projects, the ones that are ready. So like, this is probably the first project I made, I think. Oh, no, I've updated that one. That one looks way better now than it used to. Actually, yeah, let's go to selftdev.com. Where's one that looks horrible? Our to-do list project looks horrible. This Pokedex, that. So I used to, like, this was one of my first ones, actually. I remember that one. And that looked horrible. And now we have stuff, if you compare that stuff to, like, the quiz app there, that's in these, where's the quiz app? And then if we open that up, boom, look at that. That is a pretty solid design, if I do say so myself. It's not great, but like, it's better than what I used to do. Like, if you look at this Pokedex one, this one's just like cringe. And I've gone back and tried to improve the design of this. I did improve the design of this. Did I? Or no? Oh, I just didn't match the mock-up exactly. Yeah, this design is like, it's cringe to me. It looks like a Pokedex, but like, there's probably a way better way I could have implemented that design. I'm pretty much done with the color generator for this for now. I like that. Again, if you are new and want to get the XD file for this project so you can have like the mock-up, again, I think Adobe XD, there's like a paid version now that they promote, but if you Google Adobe XD free, you can still find the free version. It just doesn't have as many features, but it'll let you open this up and you can get the mock-up, the colors, the font, which I didn't make sure was in Google Chrome, or in Google Fonts. But yeah, design is like anything else. You just work at it a little bit and you get better. Also, if you get like a job like my job at like the marketing firm I worked at, that was my first developer job, that helped me improve my design skills. I don't know if it helped me improve my design skills, but I'll like steal elements that the designer there would use and like apply them to my sites. Like if we go to SelfTaughtDev again, the homepage, like these, why is that behind that? That was weird. Y'all saw that too, right? The Z index on that was off? Huh. These flashing arrows are a design element I stole from that. This button effect is something I stole from one of the sites I worked on. This 3-column layout deal is something they did a lot of. This free project thing right there, that's something that I saw them do on a site that I built. And then there's HTML and CSS tutorials on here if you guys are interested in that. The blog, I started the blog and then I stopped posting videos, so yeah. Yeah, he is. He says he's in the Discord, he just never talks. But hope you guys found this project interesting. Again, if you want to get it, come hop in Discord and I will post the file in there after this. I have to go pick up my truck from getting the oil changed, and think, how long have we been doing this for? Are we at an hour? Where's OBS? We're at 44 minutes. Sweet. It took us like 30 minutes to do that project. That's not bad. I like that. It was pretty simple, but I might do some more simple ones like this in the future because I've had some people asking for something like this. Trying to become a front end, but there's always required. Do you live in the States? If you live in the States, you do not need a degree to get a job as a developer. I firmly disagree with that. Like, because where I'm at now, I'm at one of the big banks, and I am confident I could have got this job without having ever gone to college, because I majored in marketing, and my degree is not relevant to this at all. Oh, Spain? Oh, yeah, maybe over there. Yeah. The pay there is so... Actually, I don't know about Spain. I had a friend. He's one of the admins in my Discord now. He used to live in Italy, and he always complained about the pay. And it took him like a year, but he moved over here and got a job at some companies, and now he's making like more than I do. But he's been coding for like way longer than I have, and he's really good at this stuff. But yeah, I'm about to hop off. So hop in Discord, give me a thumbs up if this helps you out. If you want to join, is there anything else I need to promote? Let me look at my description real quick. What do I need to? Do I need to promote anything? I feel like there's stuff I need to say. I might start doing resume reviews again, actually. So if you guys want me to review your resume, send me your resume. I'll have a link to my email in the description, I think. If not, come hop in Discord and just shoot it to me in Discord. You just have to be cool with me posting your resume in a video. I will block out the contact information. If you need more practice projects, go check out self.dev. There's some free ones on there. I'm going to change this to like a subscription model instead of just like a pay by project thing where you're paying like, I don't know, $9 a month and you get access to every project and then some other stuff too. But I'm still working on that. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.